trying to just do a video. I don't know how it's like that. It's kind of chilly. Oh, the birds! Oh my gosh, they're so magical. I'm trying to do a video every day for 30 days. You know, I see people do that, and I just think it's a cool challenge for myself. Even if some of them are just a waste of time. It really is turning into some like therapy. I never saw it that way. I never did. I'm so happy that I found so many of you people on YouTube. I hear you, by the way. I hear you and I see you. I know you're talking to me. But let's face it, those are some borderline schizophrenic symptoms. So, some things you just have to keep to yourself. This is where the porcupines climb up the trees. And I tell you what, it's turned into some, it's turned into a real thing for me. I mean, the love that I feel when I see a porcupine climbing up and down a tree. I mean, I had no idea. It's just because I didn't know porcupines lived in trees, actually. I'm pretty sure that they probably live I'm sure that they probably live wherever the hell it's most safe, honestly, because they are porcupines, if you really think about it, you know, just like a fur and quills. So technically it's like, really, if you think about a porcupine, because I was sitting there trying to figure out, you know, I mean, they have the cutest face. It's the cutest thing ever. But not only that, you know, what's a porcupine's purpose? Like, obviously an alien race came and seeded the planet with porcupine. Obviously, you know? So, what is the reason for a porcupine? I mean, they're like this meditative, energy-holding animal, you know, where they could just, I mean, I would love to have quills all over my body so that you could just drop down into a state, you know, deep, you know what I'm saying? Just scientifically speaking, delta, just gone, man. Just brain barely cycling at all. You know, it's not like that's some secret. It's all over YouTube. It's pretty cool, though, how they hook you up to, what was that, like EKG, whatever they hook you up to, and watching like the brain waves drop while entering into whatever meditative state you're headed for, you know. It's beautiful, so I hope I'm sure you're meditating. I'm sure you are. I hope you are. It's wonderful how good it gets. And the thing is it just seems as if it never stops getting better. It's probably the only thing in life that I've ever ran into, you know, meditation. Like, it's hard to say that it even has a beginning when you start it, because technically it doesn't have a beginning because you entered this world in a meditative state. You live every breath you take is a meditative state, cycling between like beta alpha, is it real, is it not real, is it real, is it not real, you know. And I've heard so many people say, oh, I just can't, and it's just such a bullshit. It's not that you can't meditate, it's that you want to go get a fucking Slurpee and play video games. Huh? because that is your meditation, getting a Slurpee and playing video games. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't put a bad energy on something you say you can't do when you do it every second of the day. And it rings true for me too, in regards to that and to other things, obviously. Every aspect of life. Excuse me. I'm just out here for a little bit today because it's something I have to do. It's a little cold. I'm probably not going to take my shoes off the ground. Oh, there's some ducks already here. Some geese. 4, 5, 6. I saw 13 fly right over me this morning when I stopped on the way here. It was beautiful. You know, I was looking at video of this place a year, 2 years ago, as I have progressed coming here so much, because it's helped me heal like, so much. And it's amazing how much the landscape and you know, the river moves and changes. Like, this was so different a year or two ago. It was so different. You could walk all out here. This was all sand. The river was flowing right through there way more. But it was more water. And then they said it rained less this year. And I disagree, because the river, I've been watching it every day for the whole year. Right? It's been flowing more and built its way back this way more than it has in the last 2 years. So there's clearly more water here. Clearly. And, you know, like, where does that shit come from? It rained less this year. What? All this shit wasn't here. All of these they all grew. And maybe they killed them at one point. I don't know. I mean, maybe they came in and just wiped them out. Like, they cut them before I ever saw that, because they're pretty thick and heavy. Maybe they cut them back, which would suck, because that's where all my brother coyotes live. You know? They chill in here. They come out. They chill in here as they come out at night, and they kind of just, like, slowly will work their way. It seems like they literally wait for it to warm up because they don't want to get wet, but they do. And then they go over to the island. They go over there. It's so cool watching them. And they'll just, you know, if you come out here or wherever you live in the world, the universe, whatever planet you're on, it's like, if you just, and it's not that nobody doesn't know this, but maybe you want to try it. Really, if you just get close and you just meditate and forget, all of a sudden, man, they're like walking by you. And I mean, every hunter knows, right? Isn't that funny, like with the hunters? Because I don't hunt. Have I hunted? Yes, I have. But honestly, I just don't really like killing anything anymore. Like, I don't want to hurt anything at all. It seems like they've been teaching a lot of us that for a long time, you know? Just how to hurt, and how to be angry, and how to be rage. And yeah, you need all the guns. Nah. I'm just done with that, you know? Just done. And I absolutely want to help people in any way I possibly can. And the fact that so many people are after my ass, energetically speaking, psychic, witchcraft, we all know. You know what I love the most about it, friends? I love that I don't even really have to prove anything to you. Like, all of you are so intuitive and badass and open that you already know. And it's amazing. Like, hopping on video, like, it's made me cry before and shit, you know, because it's like, what the fuck? Like, the shit that they did to me to make me forget everything, you know? And whatever, I agreed to it at some point back in the past, or some other planet that we were on. I don't know. like some poltergeist shit, you know? Yeah. It's like some poltergeist stuff. It's not scary. It's awesome. But it makes me feel taken advantage of sometimes because I'm not sure what's good or bad in some of it. And I've seen people get hurt because of it. You know, like not on anything that I did to anyone. No, not at all. I mean, I don't, you know, and it's these kind of things when you say them, I mean, people's ego and pride just, like, I don't know, man, like, it's your fault. Like, you opened some book and did some weird shit, and, like, you attacked God, you know, what do you want from me? I can't help you at all. So I see why you never stop. I mean, I get it, because you just, I don't know, I guess you're just programmed to take it to the last breath. And I mean, I guess I should give you credit for that, because you're playing your part really fucking good. Excuse my language. I'm trying. We're doing better. We're doing better with that, for sure. We're doing better with that, for sure, Michael. Yesterday, someone was messing with me, and it was weird, right? Because it hurt, actually, right? I'm not gonna get into it about. It is what it is, man. You know, let's just say Spirit has a little bit of a war going on, and sometimes he likes to use our vessel. It's none of my business. Energetically speaking, not physically me being a puppet. And it hurt, man. I was just helping, you know. Not do that too often anymore, because I've learned so much. Narcissism involved, right? It's hard to do that. It's hard to let yourself too much go to help too much. You end up being way too kind. But I'm a lot better now. It's not that, obviously, because I can be non-kind extremely easy as well. But this hurt, okay? Let's just say that, like, if a monster lived somewhere, like, near you, right, and it was really hungry, and it needed to, you know, I'm not trying to act or be funny, but I mean, I'm being actually extremely serious. Extremely serious. And it was hungry, and it tried to start biting you, and it hurt, like, you felt it, you know. And then all of a sudden, man, here comes these two huge, like, they weren't even, you know, I'm here all the time, and the herons are big, but these weren't herons. They were like, I don't know if they were like a white crane or something, but they were bigger than there. I mean, they were huge. They were, like, I'm almost 6'5", right? You know, they were like at least 4'3", something like that. They were big, man. And they just, like, swooped down right over the top where we were at, went around, and then they just landed, and they were sitting there just bah, 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 bah. And I couldn't believe it, because it literally helped me. Like, it stopped, because it caused, like, interference or something. I mean, these birds are amazing, y'all. Like, they'd be swiping down and grabbing energy. I can't even tell you how many times. Always will say this, but after, like, 1,000 times, like, you better just, like, come to terms with it, right? I'm definitely hard-headed, for sure. But you see so many birds, like, save your life, right? Like, energetically speaking, it's amazing. is even in regards to just driving on the road and people. I don't know, man. Some of you people, maybe you're watching. I don't know. Some of y'all are crazy. You just, I don't know. I just can't believe the lengths that you go to. I really can't. It seems so much easier to just come face to face, you know, and talk. So I was thankful for the birds, and that was that, you know. I guess the monster only got a couple bites this time. Anyways, I think that's pretty decent. I love everybody. I do. I love you, and I hope you have a beautiful day. And whoever you are, I love you. I swear you're all